Hey guys, have you been ever wondering about hidden mechanics in AFK Arena? Want to know more? In this video I will show you 10 top hidden AFK Arena mechanics that you need to know. And if you're new to this channel and interested in AFK Arena and other idle, gacha, hero collector games or any mobile games, feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell button so you will see all the videos first. Okay, let's start with the first one and the main one. All shields and all hastes stack together. So basically, if you have Nimora and Lucius and they use their shields, they will stack together, and moreover, Lucius shields stack on each other as well. This also means that haste buff from Luca stack with all other haste buffs like twins and everything else, and also with the relics. And as I said, Nimora shield stack on top of other shields. Also, Lucius relic, which can be dropped in Peaks of Time in Voyage of Wonders adventure, removes his timer for his shield. That means that it will last forever, so he will stack those, and if he have a lot of energy regen, that will make that quite a powerful combination. Next one are non-ultimate skills. They are based on the attack speed of the hero, so haste is important there as well. Basically, the higher the haste, the faster he will use his non-ultimate attacks. And sometimes it's really important, for example, for Shamira's silence. Whenever she silences an enemy, it can be other Shamira, and it can prevent her from casting that ultimate in time. Now let's talk a little bit about crowd control. Crowd control skills are very powerful because they prevent enemies from attacking using the ultimates and recovering the energy, so it basically renders them useless while you can do damage to them. Stuns and freezes also prevents enemies from moving. Wielder heroes have more crowd control skills than any other faction because all of the heroes, most of them have some sort of crowd control, as some of those are actually specialized on one, like Tassie, and they are really good. Single target crowd control skills can be dodged, so Ardent's Roots, Tassie's Banish, Folk's Coffin, and Shamira's Silence and everything all else can be avoided if you have good dodge. That makes Kaz and other dodge heroes quite annoying in fights. On the other hand, Tassie's ultimate ability cannot be dodged and it stuns everyone on the map. It's one of the most powerful crowd control abilities in the game so far. When enemy hero gets crowd controlled while casting a skill, that skill won't do any damage and will be put on the cooldown. That's really powerful by interrupting in time and stuff properly, and that's why haste is important as well, because if your team launches your ultimate before the enemy, while he's casting his spell, while he's just starting it up, it can do a lot of difference in the fight. Mini stuns do the same thing, so for example, if Luca is having 10 stacks of that force fragility, it's stunning an enemy for a second, and it's interrupting his cast and putting it on the cooldown, which is really powerful. Feral spirits can interrupt enemies as well, so it's really good. He can also cast additional spirit on the critical hit with a signature item and have a lot of relic that can boost that as well, so that's why he's considered to be the strongest, one of the strongest late game carries in the game, because he can chain stun enemies, drain their energy and render them pretty useless and destroy them. Now let's talk about energy. You get energy for attacking, taking damage and killing an enemy. The amount of damage you do doesn't really matter because you get the fixed amount of energy for every hit. Having higher haste means that you can do more attacks per second, means you will get more energy, and that's why haste heroes like Luca are so good. Since taking damage gives you more energy, sometimes it's beneficial to take your carry on the front line, so she will, or he, will take some extra hits to gain energy faster and release that ultimate before the enemy. So Shamira, Tassie and several other mage classes are good on the front line occasionally. And of course, when the enemy team gets crowd controlled, silenced or something, your frontline heroes will get less energy because they are not being attacked. Let's take a look at Tassie's mechanics. Her teleportation ability allows her to blink away when she's being struck, totally negating all the damage taken while still gaining an energy. And if you get that ability to level 2, every time she's getting struck, she will get the cooldown lowered. And when she teleports behind a friend, she will give him a haste. Behind the enemy, she will do quite a lot of damage. Moreover, she can heal using the Dream Spirit. That is pretty good addition to her as well. And banishment ability steals enemies' attack while they're being banished. That is increasing her overall Dream Spirit's healing and overall damage, which is a good addition as well. So she's one of the best crowd control and overall heroes in AFK Arena, because she can do healing, she can do single target crowd control, her ultimate stuns everyone around, and it is undodgeable, and it also increases the damage taken by 30% after waking up. And I actually used her as a main tank for a while because she can teleport away, avoiding full damage, then stunning all the enemies, and that's usually enough for Shamira to charge her ultimate. so she is one of the best heroes overall. Let's talk about Rowan a little bit. First of all, his damage control ability. It's really cool because it mitigates all the damage that's higher than 10% of his maximum health, taking mana instead. And this ability also recovers 20 energy per second, and it costs only 50 energy at level 3 to actually mitigate that damage, so he can do it twice. And in process he will be recovering energy to be able to do it more often. And considering that his avian assault skill also steals energy from the enemy, it makes him even a better support tank because he can steal energy, heal with his healing potions, and avoid the damage, which is really nice. And of course, don't forget the Dazzle, which actually boosts energy, attack of your teammates or stunning an enemies. It is such a good hero, guys. Overall, he's pretty cool and you're lucky to have him. When placed properly, his pull move will take all the mages in one spot for an easy kill. And that pull move is really good, specifically when he's combined with Belinda, because she will do local AoE and all of those guys will be under attack. With good amount of haste, his Twin Force Blade and Elemental Surge can actually take down mages really fast without them being able to do anything. And his signature item allows him to freeze targets, which means that won't be able to do anything and they won't be knocked back by his Tornado that will increase the DPS on those guys. He can be also good combined with Cephia because her Spectral Disruption skill works really well when he sucks enemies in that area. Let's talk a little bit about Lorsan. You know what we're going to, right? The Inner Sight skill. It's so good against the bosses you can't even imagine. It can get ultimate abilities damage up to 220% per marked target until he is killed. So just imagine marking a boss and using the Shamira's ultimate, chaining it, or Belinda's ultimate, or any of your heroes' ultimate. That will boost your damage to the boss really a lot. His Gale Force is really good as well because it increases the damage by 120% per target, and those linked guys will take good damage from the AoE at the same time, so it works really well with the AoE heroes. Let's talk a little bit about Shamira's hidden mechanics. First of all, her ultimate, Tortured Souls. It's been stacked if the previous ultimate hasn't ended yet. So if you cast it like 5 times in 10 seconds, they will all be doing damage, they will all be draining health for Shamira. And it allows Shamira to be really powerful in energy recovering teams where we have Rosalind, Rowan, Estrilda, and someone else. So she will spam her ultimate and totally decimate the enemy team and the boss and anything. She is pretty good carry almost to the late game, to the end game. There is also a trick to the Tortured Souls that it can do damage during the animation of other team members' ultimates. Although it takes practice, I usually put it on auto and sometimes it works. So for example, when Shamira releases her ultimate and then Luca releasing her arrow, during that time while she's charging up her ultimate, Shamira's ultimate is doing damage. For the full guide on Shamira, click over there, I have a full video on her, you might be interested. Now let's talk a little bit about Soren boss fight. First of all, you can use ultimate of Lucius or Nemora to shield your team members to protect them from crowd control. Second is you can use all the summons like Baden, Gradual, Nimusu and all other guys who can summon guys behind the enemy to turn him around so he will mind control them instead of your team. For the full guide on the Soren, check that link over there. I have the huge guide with examples of every hero that can be useful. I hope those tips were useful for you guys, and if you have any extra tips, write them in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, go like it. If you didn't, write what you didn't like. While you're going there, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you will see all the videos first. We're trying to get 500 subs by the end of the year. I hope it will be possible because of you. Thanks for watching, guys. Serve it out. See ya, comrades. Bye.